Welcome to British Town by Town, exploring how Britain's towns formed and evolved. Visuals are illustrative. Narration is based on historical records. Aberfan sits in a narrow valley north of Merthyr Tydfil, where steep hillsides rise above the River Taff and leave little distance between village and slope. Long before it entered the national consciousness, this was a small Welsh mining community shaped by coal, geography, and close-knit ties. Rows of terraced houses followed the valley floor. Spoil tips from the Merthyr Vale Colliery accumulated on the slopes above, forming part of an industrial landscape over generations. Coal defined Aberfan's existence. The village grew to serve the colliery, and daily life revolved around work, chapel, school, and home. The land imposed limits, but it also created cohesion. Families lived close together, institutions were shared, and the village's physical form reflected familiarity as much as necessity. By the mid-20th century, Aberfan had settled into a modest but stable rhythm, its identity shaped by labour and community rather than scale. On the 21st of October, 1966, that rhythm was permanently altered. After heavy rain, a colliery spoil tip on the hillside collapsed, sending a wave of waste down into the village. Homes were hit and the primary school was engulfed. In all, 144 people died, including 116 children. The disaster marked a profound rupture in the life of the village and in Britain's understanding of industrial responsibility. In the years that followed, Aberfan became a place of national reflection. Inquiries established that the tragedy was preventable, and changes were made to safety practices across Britain's mining industry. The village itself was reshaped with care and restraint. Spoil tips were removed, the hillside was stabilised, and spaces of remembrance were created on the site of the school and in the centre of the village. Today, Aberfan remains a living community. The village is not defined solely by what happened there, but by how it endured, through dignity, continuity, and collective remembrance. Aberfan exists because coal once demanded labour, and the valley offered space for a village to grow. Its story reminds us that towns are shaped not only by land and industry, but by responsibility, care, and the consequences of neglect. The village remains, carrying its history with honesty, restraint, and care. That, my friend, is the British way.